All right, welcome back to the showdown. Get ready for some serious forehand pivot action here at the Australian qualification tournament for the 2020 Olympic Games, Stage 2, Tokyo. Here we
Simon for having me back again. John was thinking about getting back in the chair, but yeah, he can think again. He can come back tomorrow. And,
well, that's fine, but this one here, we're talking table tennis, Scotty.
that's right.
This
I'm
is
looking
the real,
forward to it.
This match here, yeah, so am I.
Yeah, it's going to be a cracker.
Part of the rules are you're not allowed to wear an Australian team shirt during a qualification tournament. Reasons for that is basically, I mean, we you wouldn't want a kid who hasn't made an Olympics to be sort of our school requirements throughout the year, and it's such a good vibe. So,
they're all helping each other. I think they understand that, we're looking for international performance.
Big call out to William Hensel. I know you're at home now. I know you've got your pyjamas on, your cup of tea. Your thoughts on these matches too?
That's right. Keep them coming through, and the more we can engage the audience.
Hemming would be slightly better suited for this match than Nick. Nick now realises he's this one 4 years ago. Maybe the only slight difference is he's never had to play a 14-year. Interesting.
Yeah, and I mean Hemming, he's #1 seed here, and
he looks good. He looks fit. He looks strong. It's the fittest he's been and the strongest he's
been the #1 Australian male, and to him, he's done the work and he's getting the rewards.
I think for the purpose of this match, doesn't catch me out.
That's right.
So a bit of trouble, bit of a score check. And Benjamin Gould won the first set, but now trails 4-9 against Kane Townsend.
Look in, if Hemming receives a little bit loose, he'll put it away.
You're getting a first look at somebody's serve and you've got to adapt quick.
Yeah.
10-5. Big changes are going to need to be made from And coming into it, that was one of the things with the kids that I, the Finns and the Nicks, that I sort of dip in focus, dip in fight, and still get away with it.
Yeah.
They need to
tournament qualifying for 2014 Com Games, 2016 Olympics, 2018 Com.
4 or 5 attempts and finally breaks through, and the qualification for stage.
The idea was first mooted, from John Murphy. Great initiative, sort of an icebreaker.
Good ball there from Nick Lum.
Benching for him, of course, himself a 3-time.
Big shout out to Ian Weller. Tasman, if you've got any other questions along the way, let us know, or comments.
Drawing him, changes Hemming.
The thing I know, I know that Hemming's going to lose a little bit of focus at some point. Olivia Dixon, great ball from Hemming, great ball for 1 against Dylan Chambers.
We've seen Nick taking the initiative in many of the points.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, then Hemming will try and tap it short and have less pressure. I'd be looking to try and get him with my forehand here if I was Nick. Oh, doing that now, but I'd definitely be doing it in that third set. Yeah, see, just sitting there. Still good. Oh, great flick from Hemming, strong.
And it worked for him.
Good play from Nick.
Yeah, top spin serve here, I think.
He's done it.
And there
it is. Be reckoned with. Finlu 1-1. However, Dylan Chambers leads 6-1 in that third set match. Miller, who's enjoying today's coverage.
Yeah.
And I think we've found William Hensel. Got to be Hemming, who 4-1 up, change to the pendulum serve here.
There's no backhand punches these days either. It's all backhand roll.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Sometimes they're a bit more susceptible to being a little bit up and down.
Yeah, I mean, mark this one as a performance event, you know, like this is all about learning for the young guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And look at some results. Christian's closed out his game against Dominic Wang every single match. He's just enjoying the table time there, Scotty. David Powell is now 3-0 up against X Factor.
When Hemming's serving, it's going to be nigh on impossible. Too tough for the youngster.
It's been a scrappy set from Nick. Really, so can you close me out?
I think he's probably feeling the
See,
pressure.
even that spin there, that's a spin up from Nick. It wasn't a hit, you know, it wasn't a winner. As
well, makes it very tough. He knows that if he doesn't play absolutely
easy points, Nicholas's chip and charge is highly risk reward. I think he's watching the wrong Nick. He might be watching Nick Kyrgios over there, William. Tennis with the Australian Open around the corner. We're going to go to a quick
table stuff, which is crucially important.
This is Hemming Hu going on right in front of me, but to the left there was a 38.
And also on Sunday, we had basically a full house today on a Friday afternoon.
And notice that the opponent has to play rippers to win points. I feel like that's a personal dig at me there, Menzel. Thanks for your comments, William. We'll get you to keep them to yourself. There's a block button coming up.
It'll be a long way back for the youngster, but if it gets to 2-2, puts a lot of pressure on the... Oh, lovely. Or
might react, but he gets on with the job, you know.
Yeah.
Like
sign of maturity, I think.
Yeah, 3-2 going into this round, so well done for those boys.
Yeah.
Benjamin Gould for that matter too. Oh, great point. Just a good player in any racket sport is to not look good, but to win points. Find the right positions as well. Don't just flick for the sake of flicking.
Yeah.
And
be a bad option.
What was that? Go wide.
Or like when Hemming serves, if Nicholas was...
And from a balanced position in the middle of the backhand. Too simple that I did something right. Thanks, William. Agreed, Simon. Too predictable. And 8-all. I'll get on to Darcy. Let's have a look at where this receive goes and what type. Yeah.
Oh, that's quality from Lum.
You. Well done, Scott Houston. Well said, Scott Houston. What about me, Eddie? Hemming Hu's serve from the forehand side is William Hensel's serve. Traditionally, it's been some 50 years since we've had a roll. 100 juniors, you'll probably get a few choppers coming through, which table tennis.
Yeah.
Scotty.
For sure. And even on the world level too, you know, there's very few keep retrieving. So I think that's a factor as well. But yeah, in Australia...
Big shout out to Robin Moore.
That's right. Come down and see us tomorrow, Robin.
Come and see you tomorrow. We still have 4 players in the tournament undefeated, which puts him on 2 wins, 1 loss at the end of day 1.
Yep.
Good spin up, good change. Oh.
That needs to be answered.
Good away. Oh, that's and really being aggressive. All you've set it up for Hemming not to know whether you're going to go for it or go soft.
In 1 minute, now he's 7-10 down. So, and even though he's not playing at the level like he used to. That one though, because every time I look over, it seems like Kane is hitting a winner. But
But it just looks like this match here, he doesn't like the matchup. He doesn't like the slower balls, the spinnier balls. Wait, great hell with both of you. Actually, you had an all right off point, off memory.
Points off Hemming's serve. Just keep that nose in front.
The players, thanks, Gavin. Oh, good receive.
That
See, I'm okay with.
And again,
Good call from Olaf Dahl. Something in his face, not keep working hard. Fortunately, he's up 3-2. I found that at the Com Champs in India that he is quite the intelligent player in that sense.
yeah,
You're not seeing that.
at his depth one bit.
Bravo, right?
Yeah.
Change of serve from Hemming, very nice. I think.
Not really looking for it. That
Good play. Well done. Well done, Hemming. Yep. You've just learned so much about that. Not much wrong. I'm glad I've got serve at 9 all though.
yeah. Too soft. That was a.
Benjamin Gould won that one, by the way.
And
We
he's
go
done it.
3-all. Very, very, very strong third ball. Gavin Duffy says to understand the muscles that
Yeah.
are within your body and they all connect together and it just starts flowing, right?
Yeah.
So normally around Croydon. Hopefully we see you over the weekend. Luke Cosgriff, national squad member as well. 3 undefeated players. Kane Townsend just lost. So Kane Townsend just lost it. The 3 remaining undefeated players are on 2 wins and 0 losses, Raylene. And you're watching them right now.
Yep.
Hemming Hu and Nicholas Lum both won their first 2 matches of the day.
Oh! Efficient at taking out barriers when back from the table.
See, I remember Anthony Jeff, who goes 1 win, 2 losses at the end of day 1. Dylan Chambers, unfortunately, goes 0 and 3, a tough day in the office.
I'll take the credit then. All right.
Okay, good. No one knows any.
Big with the youngster will capitalise.
Absolutely, William.
Or as is junior, it would have been.
Oh,
Big chance. Sidelines though.
just loosened up a little. Yep. Yeah, this.
Might have been a good option. That's fine.
Back him in. You just got to let him experience it. Let him learn from it. Why can't he call a timeout, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why can't
Nicholas
the
can
kid
call it
call it?
himself.
We'll go to a little break. There it is.
Hemming gives it a double fist pump. Down on hands and knees, blowing kisses to the crowd. He's a bit of a showman, and good on him. He was severely tested there by the young gun, but he came through and